Cold Plane podcast is back. Don't ever do that face again, Joe.
Smiling.
It's a cheesy screen I've ever seen. The Cold Plane podcast, Tom, we are lucky to have you on here. It's been a while since we last had you on. Had you on?
Has been a little while. It's good to be back. Good to be back with the boys.
It is. It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels right. The three of us back together.
Yeah.
Sometimes Tom's a bit of an aloof cat on this whole Cold Plane journey. People don't know how he fits in. He rears his head.
Comes and goes.
But I hope we see more of him in the future.
Yeah, I think we will, Jess. Today, well, I might let Tommy, you can lead us off today in what we're going to speak about because it was your idea. So, yeah. So I was tasked with the idea of finding something to talk about on the podcast today.
This isn't the NASA sky plans, Tom. This is just a little text message in the group chat.
Yeah,
What do you want to speak about on the podcast?
Yeah. And it came to my attention. It's actually my girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend, Amy.
Very lovely.
Something that she has mentioned to me a little bit probably recently, the last sort of 6 months. I've sort of been hearing the term here and there. And that is the term of a capsule wardrobe.
I'd never heard of it. I'm just going to come straight in.
Yeah, you were nowhere on a way.
I mean, I've heard like a capsule. I imagine it's a few things put together, but I'm more like a Staples kind of like, where are you at with it, Jack?
Well, Jess, that is kind of what it is, your interpretation of it, because a capsule wardrobe is simply a collection of clothing composed of thoughtfully curated, I'm reading this word for word, yes, thoughtfully curated, easily interchangeable items designed to maximize the number of outfits you can create. So it is kind of a Staples selection, I suppose.
Yeah.
You mix and match. Yeah. So I guess for everyone out there, as Jack just alluded to, it's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. And I think it's definitely something that I've seen in female fashion or women's fashion that's popping up. And as I said, my partner Amy had mentioned it to me numerous times and it sort of pricked my attention. And I think it's something as men, fashion can be quite daunting. You can think, I guess for a lot of guys, they think of fashion and they think, bright colors or all these sorts of things. And, figuring out how they want to stand out and use their own style, but not knowing where to start and all those sorts of things. So, a capsule wardrobe, I think, could be a great vehicle for guys who are a little bit apprehensive about trying stuff and finding ways that they can throw in their own style to it.
Well, I'm excited to have a bit of a chat today, Tom, about all of our styles because I think they're pretty distinctly different. And I think we're going to run through probably the most ideal. I'm going to keep it as staples, the staples of my wardrobe. You guys can be on the capsules. That's fine. No problem with that at all. That's absolutely fine. I'll stay on the staples. So I think we look at our upper body staples, our lower body and accessory. As a bit of a mystery because that could be absolutely anything.
Cool.
Maybe let's all go and start with our uppers. It's that one item in your cupboard that it's probably, back to your definition, it's the one that's most flexible that you could pull off 10 fits with. I don't know, 10, 100, I don't know how flexible.
Just go on one item for each?
Yeah, we'll go one. That's because, we'll be here all day and the listeners got things to do, Jack.
Fair enough.
You can't be still in their time like that. But whilst we are here, guys, we haven't done a call to action. We'll leave that. 5 stars. Anyway, so Jack, you kick us off for the upper garment.
This is tough. There's so many. I can't stray away from a plain black hoodie these days. That for me. Maybe because we just sell so many hoodies and we always find ourselves in hoodies. That has become probably the last 6-12 months my staple upper. Just because you can wear it with pretty much any other color. Goes well with a white t-shirt under. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I can work out in it. I can attend a meeting in it. It's pretty versatile in that sense. So I'm going to go with the black hoodie. Color plain hoodie, of course.
Yeah, of course. I'm actually going to send an absolute shockwave through the business here because my upper piece, Tom, is a white t-shirt, but I've been wearing the U-Crew from Uniqlo lately and I absolutely love it. And I shouldn't be saying this on our own podcast, but it is a sign of things to come. We do have something in the works. Won't give it away too quickly, but you can imagine we only have boxy t-shirts. It's what our brand's founded on is streetwear. So we had to start there. You know that, Tom?
Yeah. I did. Well, I know now if I didn't. So that's good.
That's a good win. But yeah, so I have been wearing that. I actually bought it to review. I've been making a few TikToks. I don't think anyone knows that, but if you haven't, go check it out. And I reviewed it, and I haven't been able to take it off. It's a classic American style t-shirt. It's not overly heavy, but it's not, it's about 200 GSM right in the middle. Shortcut sleeve. So I'm going a white t-shirt.
Is that a reflection of maybe your fashion sense evolving over the last year or two? Because I feel like a year or two you were definitely in a white boxy tee.
Definitely. Yeah, I think so. I think for me, I've worn so many boxy t-shirts working in streetwear that I think I'm just moving away from it slightly. But I don't think like the boxy oversized tee, like drop shoulder, that's also a staple in a lot of covers. I saw Kendrick Lamar just on Instagram this morning wearing it in like a recent shoot. It's like that tee's going nowhere. It's not what I'm saying. I just think for me, I don't know. Just back to what you said, like I feel like I can wear that to a formal setting. Maybe you should throw a shirt over the top. Summer's coming. Maybe it's a bit more flexible for that. So just a lot of use cases, and it will tie into my lower body part.
Gotcha.
Not that part, Jack. But anyway, Tom.
No, I like it. Two great choices. You sort of laid the table for me in a sense, which is nice. Mine would be a chore coat. So for anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's essentially just like, right here. Sort of just like a workwear coat, almost like an overshirt in a sense. Whether that be in black or a navy. I've got heaps of them.
You do, I do have a lot of those.
Yeah, but
in the canvas?
Canvas sort of material. Look it up. Quick Google.
Yeah.
It's not
chore coat.
Yeah, chore coat. CHORE, I think. I hope. So yeah, that would be mine. I think like sort of you can wear it to dinner, to a cafe, and talking about your guys' capsule items, like wear it over the top of a hoodie. You can also wear it over the top of a t-shirt.
Pretty similar to kind of what you've got on.
Yeah. It's just something that I've been a big fan of for a long time now.
Yeah, you have been.
And for me, that's definitely a capsule piece.
Tom's actually done the triple. He's on the white t-shirt, the black
hoodie. With
the overshirt.
I sort of put the ensemble together. So if you're not watching,
you should be right now.
Flick it on.
And whilst you're doing that 5 stars, no more call to actions. I find that really interesting, T, because I didn't know it was called a chore coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said cord, like corduroy, and I was like, what the hell are we doing here?
Yeah, never seen Tom in a corduroy.
Did see some blank faces.
The
words came out. I'm just going to quickly search it up just to make sure I've got the right.
Well, can we call different things?
Yeah.
Like
worker's coat or
chore coat, chore jacket.
That's a thing, Dick.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Google's giving us the all clear.
Yeah. GQ, the best chore coats do all the hard work for you.
There you go.
So
that's all you need to hear.
Yeah.
Jack, lower body.
Back, lower body.
Leg day.
Fuck, my selection's going to be so boring. I'm going to be black slacks or just like a straight leg. Not too baggy, but straight leg pant.
Relax fit.
Yeah, I suppose relax fit. Maybe a little bit of tapering towards the bottom potentially, but maybe we'll keep it straight. And material, I mean, maybe like a canvas or a cotton, something that's somewhat breathable, not too rigid, so not a denim. But yeah, black pant, again, goes with everything. I'm a pretty simple guy with that stuff. I know what I like, and I don't like to think too much about what I'm wearing. So a black pant, again, goes with everything, goes with most coloured shoes. Don't really have to think much, goes with the black hoodie. Something about wearing black, Again, you can wear it out. Probably don't really need to expand on a black pant too much more.
I think the listeners are already getting a sense of our unique and differentiated fashion senses. Don't know why I had to make that so confusing, but I do. But anyway.
Fashion's already confusing enough for most mates, Jesse.
Correct, Jack. Correct. And that's why we're here. So I'm going on the lower garment tee, and for me, I'm staying on like the 60s American sort of, I think the greasers, it's that type of look. It is obviously a 501 light blue denim, straight leg, maybe a few holes in there depending if I've been getting down dirty. Dig knows I don't know how to do anything with a car, but ideally I'd be under a bonnet somewhere on Route 67 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think for me it's so flexible, goes well with so many different sneakers. You can throw a loafer on and now it's a little bit more formal, especially with that white t-shirt. I just love it. I think they age awesome. You know, like as I said, if it's holes, tears, stains, I think it all tells a story. Not probably the same story as a white t-shirt. If you stain that thing, that's not good. But anyway, I'm not going to take any more time. Tom, lower body?
No, I like it. Just on that, is there a particular pant or particular jean that is your favourite at the moment, or one that you've kept with you for the last few years? If so, can you name it? Or
Yeah, I mean, I got a few pairs of 501s. I did just get a pair of Basket Case Gallery 3/4 pants. They're not even jorts. These things are like, they're so baggy, man. They're like, it's insane. I love it. They like kind of flare out at the bottom too. They're so crazy. When I put them on, you guys actually have to try them on. They're a 32, and the way they sit, I've never had anything like sort of flap against the back of my calf, and I can't even put into words. It's quite an absurd feeling because you've never had a pant sit there. So anyway, it's something for another day. But quickly, my favorite movie, Stand By Me as well, which is also that sort of era and that look back to that white tee. Chris Masters, River Phoenix wears it. Anyway, back to you, Tom.
Yeah, I think that's, definitely encapsulates a Capsule wardrobe in the sense of like a 501 straight leg jean. Obviously, we've seen the trend a couple years ago. Skinny jeans come, and they were like the hottest things going around. And now you don't really see too many people getting around. And then obviously recently we've had a massive baggy craze. But yeah, the sort of straight leg fit is definitely timeless in that sense. So it fits into that Capsule wardrobe perfectly. For me, I've gone specific again. Mine is a pair of something sitting in my wardrobe right now. Got them recently, but I can't see myself getting rid of them anytime soon. It's actually a Jack Hayes denim jean from Dickies. So they're $120. Cotton duck is the material.
Cotton duck?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
is that vegan friendly or?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just 12 ounce, 100% cotton duck. So I've never really felt a pair of denim pants like it. They're a little bit more coarse in a sense.
They're going to be softer with cotton.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crazy.
Apparently the ducks are a bit rougher, but
It's a good one.
They're really like my favorite pair of jeans. The cut on them is awesome. Fit me really well.
Like a tapered or straight leg?
Straight leg. Yeah, you would have seen me wear them, but I think that's probably the thing you want, like in a Capsule wardrobe. You don't necessarily want stuff to stand out. And the fact that you guys haven't noticed them is probably like says it all really. They're just a simple black pair of pants. Almost more towards a canvasy type feel in a sense. But yeah, black Jack Hayes duck pant from Dickies.
Dickies a real staple, like the 874. That'd be very close to a staple of ours.
Yeah,
I don't actually own a pair. Funny story. I got an account once, a wholesale account with Dickies, and I just remember being on their back end, and you could look at like all the 874s for like $30. Anyway, it's a good. It's a good
crazy amount of colours in those too.
Yeah, 30 colours. Yeah, full wholesale job.
Far out. Accessory. It's a tough one. I feel like it obviously changes summer and winter between seasons. Again, I'm going to go basic. I'm going to keep it to winter. I'm going to go a beanie. A good knitted beanie. Thick rib. At the moment, you've seen the one I wear a lot. Jesse's actually wearing one that's somewhat similar to what I've been wearing.
Yeah. It's like a double line.
Yeah, it's like double layered, so it's pretty thick. Hugs your head really well.
A fisherman's beanie type of thing.
Yeah, fisherman's beanie. Again, I think the one I wear is navy blue, so keep the colours pretty simple. And I'm going to go a beanie.
I like it. It's funny. This is the first time I've worn a beanie for like the whole of winter. And now you reference it, but you're not wearing it. I don't know. Something in that. For me, I'm going to have to go. We're definitely not allowed to go 2 accessories. I'll probably go. Do I figure it out with the fit that I've put together, or it's about flexibility here? So I am going a Yankees hat. I'm going a typical Navy Yankees hat. I think that hat is just like iconic. I could easily wear it with that fit. It's a bit more modernized when you wear it with that fit. It gives it a different feel. It's not as 60s. It's probably more 90s now. Probably leave it at that. It'd be flexible with everything else in my wardrobe too.
Nice. Nice that you chose a navy. starting to think you might be robbing a bank with all the black.
Yeah.
Black pants, black hoodie.
I was getting there. I
that
was getting
beanie
there.
as well.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
But
Times are tough for colour playing, mate.
yeah. Mine is just any sort of 5-panel snapback. I love hats. I'm a big hat guy. So that would be mine. Any colour. I've got a few of them.
Certain fit on that hat because the 5 panels vary quite widely.
Yeah, I like the I guess, how do you describe, like sort of, I guess, more of an accentuated like peak on the front. The ones I have, like, they've all got some sort of branding or something there, which I find kind of cool. And they're sort of a bit more of a flatter brim, lesser than, I guess you more cap style, dad cap. Yeah.
Yep.
Snapback. Is that a 5-panel snapback?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I wouldn't call it your hat snapback.
Nah.
So definitely.
Well,
not.
like,
I think
is
it's
a snap hat just
I think it's
defined by literally the back of it?
the back of that sort of plastic snap.
Yeah.
I think I could be very wrong here, but I think a snapback actually does have 6 panels, maybe.
Yeah.
A 5 panel
It is more rounded, isn't it? A snapback.
Yeah.
But
Those things
anyway.
are crazy when they were doing the rounds.
Yeah.
They were doing 5 panel is such a classic. Like, I feel like skaters have really brought it back.
Yeah.
In the last sort of 10 years.
Yeah.
And now it's even more mainstream than what it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But Only and what other skate brands were smashing them? Pretty much all of them, like Dime.
Yeah.
Every fucking
Stussy,
skate brand, Stussy.
Heaps.
Surf brands as well.
Yeah. But I guess, that's the capsule wardrobe. And I think the reason I wanted to, I guess, have a conversation was just to put it out there for people and not be intimidated by fashion. I think, like, the amazing thing about fashion and what we get to do is, like, it's your own individuality. And, what better way to bring that to the forefront than what you wear. And, having a few sort of statement pieces you can live by, in a sense. Just, I guess, if there is any stress for you, hopefully it takes it out. And, something to keep your eye out. I don't know, maybe I'm talking out my ass and
No.
capsule wardrobe never comes around. But, that's sort of my take on it.
I love it. It's a really good place to conclude, Tommy. And I think it's funny, Jack and I have done nearly 80 episodes, but we've never really talked about what you wear represents, like, your views on the world. And literally 3 examples right here. I guarantee the listener, if they'd never met us or, knew who we were, they'd have a real sense of a much closer sense to who we are.
Yeah.
Just pretty crazy to think about. And, I'm excited to actually capture more content moving forward for Colour Plane surrounding this.
Well said. I got nothing more to add except for 5 stars on the podcast. That's our call to action. Thank you, guys.